Welcome back to the Bronze Quest. Continuing on from the last video where we fully developed that first character, I'm going to create a full digital painting. Not sure what art style I'm going to go with yet, but that's the beauty in it, finding it out as you go along. Okay, let's see how it goes. To start off with, I want to try out a few different poses, see what works. I'm looking for something that will put the character in maybe a natural position, something that they would be doing, something that would showcase who they are in the natural everyday, something that might showcase their personality. So I'm just going through a few different rough poses just to give me an idea or a sense of this character in their everyday life. I think this is the one I'm most happiest with. Sticks to the occupation that we'd set out for him while keeping the personality that he has. I wanted to try out some different shirt styles or see what works best for him. Add some rough shading on the image. Just get a sense of where the lighting will be coming from. And then when it comes to color, I had to choose a palette that I wanted to work with. I knew I wanted to work with browns and greens. Those were the two colors that I wanted, and I wanted accents of gold or pastel, yellow and oranges, with some cool colors mixed in there. And then just testing out a few brushes to see which one would give me the results that I wanted. Started with a few different methods, getting some undertones, mixing in the colors, but I kept building on top of it just to see what I was most happiest with. At this point, I decided I didn't really like the outlines, so I went for a more naturalistic painting without the outlines. I think I felt happier with this. Using the highlights and some of the dark shadows to give a sense of what an outline would be, rather than using a harsh black line. And it's good having the palette out there, so when you continue adding more sections, you don't have to like refine the colors that you were using. You just pick from the palette that you've made. At this point, I decided I was not going to do the full body anymore, but rather just the top half from the bust upwards. Mainly because I want to create a different version altogether, where I tried different art style, but I wanted to finish this one first before I went and tried something out. So I wanted to get at least something that looked complete before I went and tried something else out. But this is why I did not finish the full body and opted to just do the bust. And then just adding some color in the background just to not have a plain artwork. This is very minimal detail, but without it, the eyes just looked too plain. And then just adding a few more details that I'd missed earlier. Some final touches on it. And there you go. I'm happy with the turnout, but I wanted to try something else. I want to try a different art style to see how that would work with it. So that's going to be the next video. I'm still going to be working with the same character, but trying a different art style, maybe different brushes, just to see how that will come out. Then I'll create the 3D version, and then I'll move on to the next character. Okay? I'll see you on the next one.